Evening.
Good evening, Nigel. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. So are we going to see a mass of people heading to Skeggy this weekend?
That is exactly my worry. The main thing I'm confused about at the moment is how on earth the government can describe this change that they've made this week as being only a minor change. Because they've said you can drive where you like, basically,
Yes.
to exercise. Now, it might sound innocuous, but in a place like Skegness, that opens the floodgates for the thousands and thousands of day visitors that we get as soon as the sun comes out. We've got a bank holiday just around the corner. I don't know what to expect. We could have huge numbers of people not social distancing, potentially bringing the virus asymptomatically with them. And I just can't see how the government can square that with its comment that we don't want to risk a second wave. You know, everybody else in the country is sort of coming through the peak. We might be about to head for our 4-hour peak in Skegness and lots of other places that attract a lot of visitors.
Yeah, I mean, this weekend probably not, because the wind's going to be in the northeast. It'll be cold. But as you say, there is another bank holiday towards the end of the month. Look, Jim, I mean, if people come to Skegness in large numbers and they walk along the front and they sit on the beach and dip their toe in the water but observe social distancing, would you have a problem with that?
If they observe social distancing,
yes.
that is fine. But my worry is that simply won't happen. And if I don't know whether you've been to Skegness in the middle of summer, for example, or even over a spring holiday. Yeah. You'll have seen how packed the place is. If we get the usual sort of numbers that we would expect, or even anywhere near to, it's close to impossible to observe social distancing when there's so many people. Because let's not forget that the point of tourism is to crowd lots of people into small areas.
Yes, I mean, if I was to drive this weekend, Jim, to Cornwall, to a little fishing village like Mevagissey in Cornwall, I mean, those streets are so narrow that if lots of people go, social distancing is literally impossible. Jim, you've raised a very good point. I'm sure there are quite a lot of people living out on our coasts, living in picturesque rural villages, who will be concerned about a flood of people. Let's go to Winchester.